Ow! Hello! Welcome back. Let's see what we got. I guess. I guess so. Hey, what's this? You could have joined me for a tea party in Riverside? Man, I always got people running around her beck and call. Still, who am I to say no to an invitation? Oh? Who it is? Yeah, I figured.
I'm glad the rain finally let up. The weather tomorrow should be lovely.
The forecast clear skies all day for the southeast. What's your dream about this late? You told your friend to hurry back.
Why, I'm out on patrol, silly. I have to make sure students are behaving themselves. New and old alike.
Yeah, whatever you say. It has been a while, huh, Kitty? Or would you rather I call you Renee Bright?
Call me whatever you like. Though I am pretty used to my new name now.
Ren?
It's really good to see you too, Spriggan. I came over as an exchange student this past spring, but had I known how much you miss me, I would have paid you a visit a lot sooner.
Nah, no need to go out of your way just because you're a former client. Holy crap. I wasn't even a pro when I helped you. Didn't have my current office or anything. I mean, we kind of crossed paths since. Like with that case with the pampered politician's son.
I had a feeling you might be involved with that based on what that reporter was telling me about it. I didn't think I'd end up student council president as a result of it all, but it's been a lot more fun than I was expecting.
Glad to hear it. Man, 5 years since we first met. Through that introduction letter from the Meister, huh? Where does the time go? Indeed, you really helped shake off the professor's attempts to follow me. The professor? Not to mention helping the Meister with his relocation after all that chaos and Crossbill. Who's the Meister? Is it Rufus? I mean, I was in his debt to begin with. Ended up duping a couple of kids with a bit of history on them, too. Wasn't really expecting anything in return, so I was pretty sad when that gift showed up. Oh, the turbocharger? I'm glad you're enjoying it. Okay. So, formulating responses, formulating ideas. They're referring to the Meister as relocation as stuff that happened in Crossbill. I'm assuming this is turning to events of Reverie, which happened, I believe, like a year before this point, or 2 years before this point. Either way, this is 2 years after Cold Steel 4 specifically, and Reverie is just after that. So, who is the Meister? I'm thinking maybe Rufus? I'm drawing a blank as to who else. They said the Professor. That wouldn't be Rufus. A professor. A couple of kids. Wayne and Nadia, maybe? Our best friend and I were actually involved in designing it, you know? Hold on, really? I could tell it was pretty high-tech and all, but I didn't realize you were behind that. Well, I heard you were a sobbing mess after Walter turned your whole truck inside out. I thought maybe you could use a little pick-me-up, you know, for old time's sake. Sheesh, that figures. Still, I'm guessing the society must be feeling the pressure at this point. They've had a lot of dropouts the past few years, you included. Yeah, you, Joshua, I believe McBurn, probably. As long as I don't come looking for my help. You I can handle, but those are the wackos, no thanks. But you have such a natural talent for attracting them. They do say birds of a feather flock together, though. I'm afraid you're likely to meet more of them as time goes on. I'm just a normal, upstanding citizen. What'd I do to deserve this? Protest all you like, but you do seem awfully popular lately. In fact, you've got another vicious young woman looking to get their hands on you. Oh, how dreadful.
Oh, I think I'm a little past young at this point.
And who the heck are you? Oh boy. And such perfect timing, too. Thank you for agreeing and for making the time to meet us. I know how busy
Think
you are.
nothing of it. I have some other business to take care of outside of the office as it is.
Okay, you're with the CPD, right? The Central Intelligence, the CID. You're Renee's boss, right? Heard a lot about you. Didn't realize the Flying Swallow was so fond of practical jokes. Was the lurking in the shadows a bit really necessary?
My apologies. My name is Pilika Ruran, Chief of the CID's Integrated Analysis Division. It's a pleasure to meet you, Mr. Arkwright.
Probably didn't call him a
Even if this does not quite feel like our first meeting.
No doubt. I'm sure he's told you a lot about me.
That he did. Including everything that went on behind the scenes 2 years ago.
Gosh, you keep dropping that. Okay, so, piecing more information together. We learned that Van took part in Mille Mirage, which was the operation devised by Muse and a bunch of other people coming together from Liberl, some from Calvert or whatever. This was the operation to end Operation Jormungand. Like, we learned this, and Van apparently was part of this. I haven't got a clue what you're talking about. Looks like bringing you two together was worth it after all. It's nice to see you again, Miss Ruran. It's been, what, 4 years now? The same to you. Our positions may be different, but we need not be at odds with each other. Miss Bright. I'm glad you had the chance to catch up, of course. I'm pleased to make your acquaintance as well, Mr. Arkwright. It's getting to be more like a real tea party every minute. Maybe I should have invited Sophie to come along after
Sorry
all.
for the wait, Kilika. What did I just walk in on?
I should think that's obvious, Shin. And I had hoped you'd be more punctual, considering this is our first meal together in some time.
Sorry, an urgent job came in. I finished it off as quickly as I could. I wasn't expecting to find the two of you here, though.
Real quick, I will say, and I do like this, I like that Van is such a pro. Like, he might not be the strongest character, but he has a lot of knowledge about the different things of the world. Like, honestly, it's a nice touch. Instead of being a fresh-faced new recruit rookie, he's got some chops on him. I like it. It's good to see you again, too. I knew we'd spoken a few times over the phone, but I think it's been about 1.5 years since we last saw or met up in person.
Oh yeah, that was at the wedding, wasn't it?
It was, yes!
Man, you've really grown up. Hard to believe you're that same little girl that knocked us out in Grancel all those years ago.
Holy crap. Trails in the sky, I'm assuming. Oh, right, I nearly forgot about that. You nearly forgot. You sure something else, kid. Oh, everything happens for a reason, they say. We wouldn't be here talking now if it wasn't for that. Oh, now I see what's going on here. I thought it was odd when you told me you wanted to visit. You should have known you already had company. Now don't give me that jealous look, Sheen. It's less cute in a man your age. I promise I'll buy you a drink to make up for it. You two, you might be in the same line of, might not be in the same line of work anymore, but it looks to me like not much has changed since your days back in the dojo. You sure you really need help from a guy like me? No, definitely. We've barely been managing to make ends meet since we got here. We're going to need help for a while, I think. You're extremely well connected too. I'm told you even have ties to another Taito student. As a matter of fact, we were actually just talking about that before you got here. It's like he fits right in no matter whose side he's on. How should I put it? He's like a singularity. Well, I wonder what Taito student they're referring to. No way it's Angelica. Yeah, if you want to know something, or if you want to know something, Arkwright, you got. Yes, that's what I'm saying, and I like it. Hey, lay off with the singularity business. I don't appreciate being talked about like a research specimen, okay? And just so we're clear, you guys might not be as bad as the direwolf or Sal, but you're still a major pain in the butt. Can't say I don't get where you're Can't say I don't get where you're coming from. So, what's the plan? I've got a reservation not too long from now at a restaurant near here. You coming, Kilika? Of course, I think I've played my part here. I'll see you both again sometime. Take care and Tharbad. Okay. Sheesh, is there anyone around here that doesn't know my itinerary? Man. I decided, I guess you're not totally on board with the guild yet after all, huh? We do work together sometimes, but I'm not a bracer like my siblings after all. I'll just do what I can to try and offer from my knowledge if I know it'll help the people I care for, both in the Burrow and in Crossbow. I've been aiding a lot of people here in Calvert to that list too lately. That's good to hear. Well, I should get going. Estelle and Joshua will wonder where I've gotten to. I'll be counting on you to take care of Agnes while she's with you. I'll do what I can. Now, aren't the brides back in the Burrow? You going all the way back there? Just like that? Oh, yes, of course. Home is far away. Being around so many familiar faces made me think I was back there, I suppose. I'm so ashamed. A girl on the cusp of adulthood should be a little more focused. I think you're giving adults too much credit there, kiddo. Aww.
When I found you 5 years ago, you were still lost, trying to find your place in the world. I'd only just finished my training, and was still getting a feel for what it was to be a Spriggan.
Oh, you look so good, boy!
I'll admit I kept you safe for a while, and gave you a few pointers, but I never really could do much for you.
Aww.
Meanwhile, you managed to build yourself a new life, new friendships, hell, a whole new family, all on your own.
Aw, that screenshot is just straight up adorable.
You're no lost kitten anymore. You're as fine a lady as any.
So, is this how you treat all the young ladies you keep company with?
Oh, guess not.
You say you never did much for me, but you give yourself far too little credit.
Is she gonna fall for him?
It's not just me you've helped either. Take your old friend, that bracer girl, for example. Or what about your assistants, including my dear doormate? You help more people than you think. People who wouldn't have found themselves without you to take them by the hand and show them the way.
Aw.
If you ask me, you need to be a little more aware of the impact your words and deeds have had on people. If you can manage that, then I might even be willing to overlook a little head pat every now and again. And with that, I think I'll be off now. Good night, Mr. Spriggan.
Yeah. Good night.
Van's just like everyone's big brother. I'm sorry. He just fits into the role of
Man,
either.
she's grown more than I could have ever imagined. And I know she's nowhere near done.
Again, he just feels like the neighborhood dad or the neighborhood big brother.
I'll have to keep an eye on her the same way I do my part-timers, now that fate's brought us back together like this.
Heck yeah, Van. Heck yeah. Respect it. That was sweet. That was sweet. Also, that's a neat little bit of history. Mm-hmm. Which requires setting off the night before, except all had to rush for 4 days and 3 nights against away from the office. Ha! Yep. Oh, he's just chatting her up. Like is that? Oh yeah, getting ready to go. Oh, film dusty too. You're gonna be famous people, right? We'll be needing her for sure. She had a really unique aura, I guess. I'm about to get 8 hours by car. Jeez. That's quite a drive. Make sure you have plenty to eat while you can. Thank you, Paulette. And time to drink to liven up. You absolute idiot. Don't tell me you forgot why you renewed your license already. You people can't stay serious if your lives depend on it, can you? Alright, can't say nervous, but you try taking the wheel till we're out of here. Let's see you put those driving chops you showed riding red stars around Langport into practice. Mewinty, I got this. Ingert and Red Star, it's all the same when you're behind the wheel. I can drive this baby more smoothly than a shaky-handed carter like you. This is gonna be your first and only warning, kid. You end up scratching her or veering us into a ticket, you're gonna be in the trunk the rest of the way. Sweets really aren't the only thing you're picky about, huh? Like cars and saunas, the essentials of life. Sheila, it sounds like as long as you drive safely, everything will be fine? Oh. Why does someone have to call now? Wait a second. I'd rather not take this in front of them, but I ain't got a choice.
Hello, Mr. Arkwright. I hope I didn't catch you at a bad time. Oh.
Who the heck are you? Man, didn't think it'd be from a chick. I rarely trust one at that,
I
too.
see that I did. I'm very sorry. I didn't know you were with your employees.
Nah, it's cool. But sorry, if you had something that you wanted to run through with me, this ain't a good time. We're about to head out for a while. Can we take it back?
I see.
Should have given you a call myself, to be honest. But this was a real last-minute thing.
Not at all. What I wanted to discuss is hardly urgent. I simply noticed a number of irregularities in the last set of data you sent me. And as your service provider, I cannot help but be concerned. I am deeply worried on a personal level, too, considering I am charged with your care.
I mean, I'm grateful, but... Anyway, we'll be away for a few days. I'll call you once things settle back down.
Oh, please wait!
Oh! Whew, why are you all looking at me like that? She doesn't work at some sleazy shop or whatever, okay? You sure about that? Sounded like she was talking to her favorite customer from where I'm standing. Look at Jess's face! It just looks so done with this. What the heck gave you that impression? I don't know what this sleazy shop stuff is about, but she was super pretty. Her outfit was really cute too. And it looked like a maid outfit, which yes, you did make me wonder what service she provides while being charged with your care. God, let's just get going already. Poor Van. Just caught up in circumstance. And what is on Yes Care? It's not like she's got a chance. She's literally 8 years younger than you. I never thought that Aaron would be such a great driver. His smooth driving skills are off the chart. She's really giving Van a run for his money. See? Told you I'd kick butt behind the wheel. The only thing I hate more than a smug little brat is a smug little brat with talent. I'll admit, this ain't a bad ride. I can see why you're always raving about her. She's smooth, customizable, and comfy. I can also make sharp turns without a hitch. I've always been a Red Star kind of guy, but I'm coming around to Ingert. I'll make a convert out of you yet. Out of the 4 main brands, they're the best of the bunch. I think I'll take her for a spin from time to time. If I pretend she's mine, every girl in town will want a piece of me. Burn in. Yeah! I like he's so passionate about his car! Anyway, I'll let you stay at the wheel for a while. If you and I keep taking turns, we'll be at Barbad by sunrise. And I can meet up with Nina. Curious to find out what she signed up for. Me too, it must have evolved the Genesis somehow. Alright. How does the glow thing even work? Those things might not be indecipherable and nameless like artifacts, but we still know next to nothing about them. Maybe there's a pattern for when they light up. Didn't they go off when all Malta's pulling stuff? Could they be in Tharbad? I had my contacts look into that, but they haven't found any trace of them there. Still, those could have been the ones who sent those threat letters out. I wonder if we're going to go to Mistledon at some point. No, last I heard, they moved out of Mistledon a long time ago. The people responsible for stopping the late festival were a bunch of racial terrorists. They threatened and started a fire. Whole thing was cancelled as a precaution. Hey, for real? And here I thought those racist jerks were a dying breed. I like to what the flow with those, man. I'm not saying all those cuss words. I'm sorry, I'm not saying any of them. Say, Van, you really do trust Dingo, don't you? Even if the job is bigger than what we normally do, you heard Nina out because of his recommendation. We go way back as all since I was first starting out as a fixer. That's a give and take kind of relationship. He gives me jobs, and I feed him any info I pick up. Speaking of info, he knows Jack too, right? You guys in cahoots with a lot of colorful characters, huh? There's Brimati too. Dingo's definitely the most upstanding one of them, that's for sure. Doesn't get too friendly with you, but if you give him a job, he'll always get it done. Pretty easy guy to trust, if you ask me. He seems all connected too. He even knows Nina. Wasn't it him who arranged for our 4 SPGs in Tharbad too? He's half Central Eastern, so maybe that's why he's got acquaintances out there. And he's got that rep as the journalist who turned down a Pulitzer. Really? But the Pulitzer Prize is the highest honor a reporter can receive. The heck did a small-time dude at a gossip mag get in running for that? Who knows? I'm sure there's a reason. Don't act like you don't know something! He's gonna be in Tharbad starting on the second day while we cover the festival, so we ought to be able to count on him to round up some leads for us. Also, I just want to say, and I just want to point this out, I just need to point this out. I pointed it out earlier, but oh, we get up. Oh, look at the little thing, that's so cool! That was cute. Also, I just want to point out, Kincaid, or Renee, he's got to be a playable character. It's okay. It's okay to go to sleep when it gets some shut-eye, you know. The seats all recline, so you should be able to get comfy. Just make sure to wear your seatbelt nice and tight first. None of us would mind if he gets some rest too. By the way, we've passed a number of pit stops already. Don't worry about me. I'm used to long drives like these. If I really need it that bad, I'll just get this pug to take over. Works for me. I'm still young, so I can actually do all-nighters. Oh, I've been meaning to ask, do people really not drink camel's milk in the Republic? Was it the story about the Melfita that made you want to ask? But that's right. You don't see many camels much outside the Central East. Did you used to drink it back home or something? I really just like that it's literally just a road trip. This is so good. Nope, our village was at the base of the mountains, so we don't have any camels back home either. I've just had some during a few of our trips. It tasted so good, though. It's much thicker than cow and sheep's milk. Huh. I wonder if it's like Kumi's. That's good stuff. Maybe you want to try it now, too. Camel's milk is supposed to be really valuable since it don't produce much of it. Never tried it myself, but it's supposed to be a good alternative for those who are allergic to cow's milk. It's much higher in protein, vitamin, and iron, while at the same time much lower in fat content. They also say it's tough to bake with those, so kind of surprising that someone would try making chocolate with it. You're an encyclopedia for the weirdest stuff. You guys hauled your butts over to Lingport because Sal brought him on sweets too, right? You're so screwed if all model learns his weak point. You make a good point. I guess we have to learn to make even nicer confections to keep them loyal to us. I can't always be bought, you know. Changing topics, seems like such a lovely person on top of her already being a talented actress, doesn't she? She's only 2 years older than me, but she's so composed and level-headed. Yeah, she stood her ground even when those monsters all showed up. She's not a warrior, but she did have this noble kind of aura to her. Yeah, quite a woman. Not like your average Easterner either. I don't think she's from Langford, is she? No, but she's like every Easter in this part of the world. Yeah, but oh, not like. We got Longline, Eastern Calvert, a place like the Eastern Quarter and Crossbell out west, to name 2 big hubs. And she's definitely gone out of her way to present herself as more white too. Not judging, to make it clear. That's her call to make. I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something. It's a bit of a Calvert problem, a delicate one. After the revolution 100 years ago, discrimination on the basis of identity, race, and culture were all abolished. Our Constitution makes it possible for all of us to live in harmony with one another. To a certain extent, we do, at least on the surface. Do you mean all the racial terrorism that's been happening? Prejudice runs real deep in Calvert. There isn't much over in Langport, but up north, oh boy. You got white supremacists stuck in Calvert's past who race in trouble with Easterners and Central Easterners sometimes too. Man, wow, pulling in some real world stuff going on here. Things came to a head when Crossbell tried declaring its independence during the economic crisis that followed, but it's calmed down since. Now that's only because Calvert's been basking in the prosperity of the Empire's reparations. It isn't as if racism itself has disappeared. It's too bad that's not the case. Of course, Hayaway's never taken to lay it down. They hit back hard. So there's that too. It's not all one-sided. That's a pretty mature take for you. Oh, shut up. I just hate stereotypes, that's all. I agree with you there. We're all individuals. It's just a shame that a lot of people in the world can't see others that way. Central Easterners have a lot of Mira. So that adds to the friction too. They contributed a good amount to Calvert's development of technology and academics. Their investments are a large reason why Vern and the Basel Institute of Science have become as big as they are. Oh yeah, that's right. It's not just the financial investments. It's well known that my great-grandfather's 3 disciples had a Central Eastern background. Oh? Professor Hamilton, if you know her name. Oh yeah, I've heard of her before. Still, it's sad to think that there are those out there who hate any contribution made just because of the people who made it. Guess I've still got a lot to learn about this country, huh? Very. The younger crowd doesn't really dwell on it as much as on the people where I say keep it that way as you grow. Us oldies will be watching over you with pride as we sip our tea. Man, you're not much older than us, you know. Heh. Don't throw your back out just yet, Gramps. It's your job. It's the job of your generation to pave the road ahead so we can have a smoother ride. You pave your own road, and calling me an old fart is bad enough. Man, they're a tough bunch, but they all look their age when they're asleep. Hard to believe it used to be like this too. Oh, we used to be like this too. Yeah! No, don't go too fast. I want to see it.
These are some troubled times. And I know you've all got a lot more to worry about than you'd ever let on.
I like seeing Vanna.
I hope you'll never lose sight of how to live your life your own way. So you don't go off the rails like I did.
Oh, get. Whoa! Whoa! I'm so freaking hooked. I wonder how long it would have took by train. Like, I mean, I get why they didn't take a train, but you know, I just am curious. Hey, finally awake, huh? Morning, Van. Last night, did you, Oh, we're in the Shirin Desert. I read about this in one of my textbooks. I kinda dig it. We just entered the desert proper. We'll get to Tharbad in about an hour. In the meantime, I'm Bush. You take over number 3. Sweet Adios, how the heck can he just pass out like there was nothing? It's like he's still in puberty or something. Rest is important. Conking out on demand is a good skill to have. He really did drive a lot. No wonder he's so tired. Sure, a lot of cars on the road. They must be traveling for the film festival. Not that the old man saw on logs, nothing stopping me from pushing the pedal to the metal and seeing how fast the sucker can go. How about no? Let's get to Tharbad in one piece, please. Let's see, according to this map, yep, like Van said, we're about an hour away.
Hey, there it is!
That's the city, huh? Bigger than I imagined.
Bigger than I imagined.
A city overlooking an oasis, perched right between tradition and modernity. That must be Tharbad, all right.
They picked the weirdest time to have voice lines. I am so excited. I am so in. I want to know Van's entire backstory. I honestly, the dude is shooting up high in terms of like main character energy for me. Like he is slowly becoming my favorite main character of the bunch. It's such a wonderful take. Wow, waterfall in the middle of town? Pretty wild, right? Apparently the water is pumped straight from the oasis. Looks like a lot of tourists running around here. Anyway, where am I parking this bad boy? Take a right and pull into the big parking. I got a spot booked over there. Will do. I am enjoying this team comp too. Here at last. Are you gonna be alright? You only slept for an hour. Yeah, I'll manage. I'm used to it at this point. You can sure tell we're in the desert though. Early morning and it's already hotter than Gehenna. Yo, there's some music. It's only gonna get hotter throughout the day too. And then nighttime hits and the temperature crashes like a bus. For me now, Clown and Nunya, I'd say we cool off at the casino. Yeah, your dreams, kid. We need to check into the inn first. Once we drop off our luggage, it's time for us to limber up. The place we're staying is the cultural district, right? If memory serves, it should be. I want to go that way then. What are we waiting for? Let's get to it. Yeah! Honestly, I'm a big fan of this music. It's dramatic. Okay, what's up? Welcome to Tharbad.
Whoops.
That big-ass building must be the place.
It's called the Al Jumeirah Hotel. And yes, we'll be meeting there later. I can't wait to see it up close.
Well, we'll have to wait a little longer. Let's keep moving.
Looking to buy something? See you again.
Nah, we're gonna...
stuffed.
I'm full.
That was yummy.
Heck yeah! Look at the candles!
Western culture is so fascinating.
Heck yeah, I like this place already. All this hustle and bustle is my kind of scene. I want to go shopping! Darbad's famous for its bazaar. The last time I came here, I remember there being the traditional music and dancing and stuff. Well, that sounds fun. I'd love to see some of that. I recognize those things. Don't you smoke stuff out of them? That's right, I've heard about them before. They're hokas, traditional devices that come from the Central East. I can't say I'm into smoking, but all this talk about Vices has me keen on trying some of the booze all the way here now. Save the sightseeing for later, folks. Gotta get to the inn and check in first. Should be just past the sign over there. Oh, hey!
Come on, Sarah. We've got to get going.
Okay, right behind you.
Aw. Hey, it's good to see you. How you been? I'm doing great. It's good to see you too, Miss Holla. Holla at you, girl. I see. This must be where... Yeah, this is where me and the rest of the Kruger stayed before. It's nice to see it again. Fate has a way of bringing people together, just like that. Welcome to Tharbad, everyone. 2 rooms, right? I'll show you where you'll be staying. Follow me. Glad to hear it. After you. I see, so you're living and studying an idiot these days, are you? I'm impressed you've grown so much in half a year, or just a year. Ah, it's no big deal. I still have a lot to learn. I always have to ask Agnes to explain stuff to me. I feel so bad for her. You know, it's fine. I enjoy teaching her things. Our area is a quick study. Well, I'm glad to hear it. I can't wait to see what the future holds for her. And so you are her boss. Make sure you do your job too, and look after her well. Got it? Oh! Well, somebody thinks pretty highly of you. Yeah, she's always been really nice to me. This makes a pretty solid crash pad. Rooms are clean and food seems decent. Time to get to work now? That's it. Tinker Sadie's pick out some 4 SPGs ready too. It's a good time resolving whichever one catches our eye, then head to the Al Jumeirah Hotel in the Entertainment District by noon.
So, where's the nearest bulletin board?
I think there's one in the bazaar.
Gotta keep this up. Rank up.
Heck yeah, I'm rank C, baby.
Damn, that's pretty generous.
Dude, it's such a freaking vibe! Oh! Insert of the end relaxes either, provided that I seem friendly. It's supposed to develop the chemical test. Make an old man. Oh, what do you look like? Ah. Johnny!
Just a quick break, that's all.
Hey, what's up? Hey, I remember you. You were with those Jaegers that stayed with us last year. Looks like you've been doing well. If I remember correctly, you really enjoyed our kofta. Hmm. Huh.
Alrighty.
Side quest!
Well,
Looking is always free, you know.
come back for more anytime.
Dude, I am really enjoying. As hot as this place gets, it really is nice. Oh, that's cool. Now we gotta look around, boys.
This place has got a totally different vibe from Longport. I like it.
I like it too.
Yeah, you can learn a lot about a region by walking around a big city like this.
Good to know. I'll have to remember that.
Wait, what? Okay. Yes!
What'll it be?
Oh, I don't have enough money.
Well, need some spices, perhaps.
I don't need it.
Hello.
Yes.
Thanks for shopping.
I don't have enough.
Come
I
and
don't.
see.
I don't have enough.
Why, hello.
Ah, I need more money. I need more. I need more. Ooh.
Thank you. Why, hello. Thank you.
All right. That's enough of my beatboxing. That's probably very annoying. Okay. Seen the field last year, decided to take my husband off it and come along. Heck yeah. And then, once the engine appears in the lamp, heck yeah, kid! Heck yeah.
It's hotter than Gehenna.
Now, what's it say?
Okay. Just one? Wow, 4 SPG already. Guess Dingo got the word out about us. Good to know. Is there really much demand for Spigot services in a town like this, though? This isn't like Longport where Heavyweight calls the shots. The bracers can operate without anyone else putting the squeeze on them, right? Yeah, actually, the Tharbird branch is over there. There's definitely bracers around. This is all true, no matter anywhere you go. There will always be people with more sensitive needs can't use the brace's services easily. Plus, with the film festival atmosphere, the guilds are probably short on hands and can't get everyone who needs them. Alright. Oh, okay. Oh, I thought you were just a random side quest. Hey there, we're our solution unit. You're looking for help? I see you folks sure turned up quick. It's not like I was waiting right next to the sign. Alright, okay. Trying to police in a guild, but I'd rather not do anything that drastic. I mean, I've seen her, she's a kid. You could wrangle her up for me so I can sit down and talk to her. Try and work something out. That's all you want us to do? If that's the case, you really could just talk to the guild. I'm sure Bracer will be happy to help you. I can see why you would think that, but I'm just interested in helping her. I don't want her to get in trouble. The Bracers, being who they are, would likely feel compelled to come down on her if they knew how much she's stolen. So I thought your team might be my best option. A guy running a business org. Sure, being lenient with a big-time shoplifter, what gives? Why do you want to give this girl a pass? It's hard to admit these days, but it's a fair question. You see, when I was her age, I was also destitute and made ends meet by stealing whatever I could. When I was ugly enough to eventually find a job that let me earn an honest living, I shudder to think what would have happened to me if I didn't. I see a lot of myself in that girl, wanted to give her a second chance. I have a good grasp of the situation. I understand why you felt it best to come to us. Nah! We gonna go right now. I need the money. I need the money. Send her out a plan of attack. Once we found her, we'll get in touch with her. Sound good? Okay. Now, first things first, what we need to do is gather some information about the werewolf thief. Alright. Alright. Bazaar, the guild branch, and the temple.
Time to start working. Ugh, it's hotter than Gehenna.
Can we talk?
Alright, what do you got to say? But the this little thief, I've definitely heard people talking about her. Can't say she's come to pay me a visit, though. I mean...
Oh, come and see if you...
Can we talk?
And what about you? What do you got to say? Asking about the shoplifter, yes, I've heard of her. She's never been to my stall, however, so I don't know much about her. She actually asked me something similar earlier. I wonder what happened to her after that. You said a bracer dog to you. What did they ask? It's a while back, but I believe they were investigating how much damage she had caused. Personally, I have a really hard time seeing such a young girl struggling so badly. I pray that someone be a bracer whoever finds her before and gets her the help she needs. Okay.
Come and see if you...
Need some spices, perhaps?
Can we talk?
What about you? Well, she stole from you. Oh, I know the girl you must be talking about. She sneaks into my shop all the time. How often would you say she tries to steal stuff from you, ma'am? And how much? That'd be good to know. Let me think. I'd say she comes by every other day. She never takes a lot. She's the child. She can only carry so much. So you know for a fact you're dealing with a loner. She's not any kind of gang or anything like that. And I've never seen her working with anybody else. She's always by herself. To be honest, I do feel for her. I hate to see someone so young like that. Hopefully either the police or the temple can take her in soon to give her the help she needs. Okay.
Need some spices,
So far, aside from one person, everyone's been kind of just
Let me ask you
lenient about
something.
it. What about you? What are you gonna say? Oh, yeah, I know the girl, alright? She's in here constantly. 2 days ago, I think. She looks destitute. You can tell she's going through a real rough patch. Her clothes are filthy. I can't not help a kid who's clearly just trying to survive, you know? The trick is, I make some food for her and she gets to steal it. Awfully generous for someone who's being targeted by her. I don't think she should be apprehended or something. Don't get it wrong. It'd be better for everyone if she stopped stealing from my shop. Last thing I need is word getting around that I'm some kind of easy mark. I'm more organized thieves getting ideas. But I don't have the heart to stand there and watch as a little girl starve right in front of me. So I try to do what I can.
You won't find this just anywhere.
Well, come and see if
They're
you
all
like.
just a bunch of sweethearts, and I don't blame them. But you're having fun. Okay. Are you practicing to be an idol? What's up, good man? The bridge between the Principality of Elsom and Calvert. You know royal sword fighting? Wait, I know you. You're the really famous in the centuries for being the strongest Shamshir fighter. Wow. This means you got quite the reputation back home, huh? Yeah, you were born in Eslam, right? Elsom. Okay. Wow. Cool. Nice. What about you? There's people from Arkrad Solutions. I've heard about your exploits at Edith and Langport from Alvis. He always grumbles about whatever you come up. What the heck did you guys do to give him such a fuse like that? You're gonna have to ask him. You're a friend of Alvis, though, huh? Guess I can see it. You two look about the same age. You're actually a year apart, but we came together. We came up in the guild at the same time, yeah. Good on you, man. Somebody who looks pretty laid back on the outside, and you seem pretty passionate about your dog. Respect.
Alrighty.
Heck yeah. Yeah, if we're supposed to have a B-rank bracer coming in to help from the main branch. I wonder if... How come Fee isn't A rank? Are you guys from Archives? One of those SPGs supposed to be looking for? Oh, okay, just... No, okay, Oh, I didn't even... Oh. As you can imagine, we have more on our plate. Yeah, no, I get it.
Can we talk?
Gotcha. Yes, that's right. We're aware of the thief in the area. One of our bracers said they managed to catch a glimpse of her previously. They haven't seen hide no hair of her while patrolling the city since. We are going to plan to take her into custody, of course, but Faisal and some of the merchants asked us not to be too harsh with her, so for the time being, we've been hands-off about it. Thanks. Interesting. Hey, I'm just having. All you young people these days. Hey, what's up, Cat? Welcome to our temple. Truth be told, we've had a rather temperamental tourist come across. Okay. Can tell that none here to cause trouble. Been seeing too many unruly terrorists. Oh. I teach these stories to the local children. Many of the children felt fire bad or showing them just reminded about it, which is a shame. Hey, I want to know! Yes!
Goddess of worship.
Let me ask you something.
Shoplifter, yes, I've heard about her. In fact, there are people in the bazaar trying to look for her. She's committing crimes because she has nowhere else to go. It's our duty to take her and give her refuge. First time to see her, but only once. She vanished to other sides. Okay. Alright, I think we don't have much we're going to find. No friends or family. She'll live on her own. I'm pretty good at swiping stuff. It takes skill to not get noticed by people from the guild and the temple. Don't worry, you've got me, remember? I'm sure if we work together, we can nab her. I hope she might be better than average, but we're still dealing with a kid here. Shouldn't be impossible right now, but that's where we should try to something of a stakeout. Okay. Two days ago. Enough time has passed, she might need to come out and forage again. Okay.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Okay. Yeah. Okay. You know what we need to do? We want to keep a stakeout within the bazaar, see if she turns up. Can you help if we hit your shops to keep an eye out? Okay. Plus the manager hired you guys. You punk are sticking with me. Alright, let's do it. I go over there, could she be the one? She does look awfully cautious of her surroundings, like a thief would have. Once we're serious with something, we'll close in and nab her. Wow, that's all the shopping I needed. Out of different. The film festival sure but a lot of people really need it now. I'm going to feel stuffy wherever you go because of all the crowds. I would have bothered. Dang, kid, you really asked me with your hands. It's hard to believe. There's no need to be squaring. Just want to talk a bit. That, like it or not, you need to come with us. Hey, what's it feel letting your little kid slip you by? Ha! Good job, Van. God, the street's pretty crowded. How do we ever see where she went? Blend in all these people and get unnoticed. Think if that's gonna work on a couple of pros like us, though. God, you little punk. Huh? What the? How the heck is she so slippery? Did he literally... Quit running! Stop right there! I promise you want to hear what we have to say, really. Hey, don't go wasting food like that either. I'm so embarrassed she managed to shake me off too. You should have forgotten the apple and stayed on her tail. What were you thinking? But she stole it! Yeah, let's do it. There she is, over there. I don't see anywhere, but she has to have me in the parking lot. Heck yeah. Alright, so we're gonna stop here, and I'll see you guys next time. We're gonna catch this person. Oh yeah! Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you on the next episode of Trails. Bye!